I'm doing comedy. I got to do the radio. I overslept.
For years, the Internal Revenue Service has been telling people that anyone who calls asking for tax info is a scammer. But this year, for the first time, the IRS will start using collections agencies to call people who owe back taxes.
You owe me $34,000.
With penalties, interest, and the celebrity resentment tax.
Today is Monday.
Monday.
Mr. Monday.
Get a good job and then enjoy singing.
I wish you'd get out of my life and shut up.
Your alarm clock isn't going to turn itself off.
What a panicky nation this is.
You've got every excuse to freak out.
Why are you freaking out?
I'm not gonna freak out.
We are freaking out.
Don't freak out. I forbid anybody to freak out.
He's just freaked himself out.
It's showtime, everybody! Showtime!
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Warner Brothers and Village Roadshow's male-fueled King Arthur Legend of the Sword, costing $175 million to make before marketing, is a flop of epic proportions after launching to just under $15 million this weekend to mark one of the worst openings in history for a big-budget studio event film. Piling on more bad news, King Arthur was beat in the United States by Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn's Snatched in a surprise upset. The Mother's Day action comedy made $17.5 million. Fox spent a relatively modest $42 million to make the R-rated movie, but was certainly hoping for more, considering Schumer's Trainwreck debuted to $30 million in the summer of 2015. Steve Harvey admitted to Entertainment Tonight on Friday that a leaked memo he sent to staff telling them not to approach him was authentic. The memo read in part, "I'd like you all to review and adhere to the following notes and rules for Season 5 of my talk show. There will be no meetings in my dressing room, no stopping by or popping in, no one. Do not open my dressing room door. If you open my door, expect to be removed. Do not approach me while I'm in the makeup chair unless I ask to speak with you directly or unless, of course, you have an update on the winner of the Miss Universe contest." As we all know, FBI Director James Comey is out of a job, so there's a new name in late-night television. Here's what the James Comey Show might sound like. Let's just say it doesn't look too good for him there either.
And now, from the nation's capital, it's the James Comey Show. Thank you. Was it something I said? Everyone is asking the same question. How could President Trump say so many great things about me and still fire me? Listen to these clips.
Comey.
Turns out, Comey is the nickname for his pocket comb. Seriously, it's not easy to get fired, and the entire country knows it before you do. I was so embarrassed I wanted to pull a Sean Spicer and hide behind a bush. George W. In a new interview today, President Trump said that he invented the phrase priming the pump. I don't know if that's true or not, but he has been doing a lot of that since Melania is still living in New York. You're a great crowd. Miley Cyrus is here. Stick around.
The White House is being criticized after an official Russian government photographer was allowed into the Oval Office during a high-level meeting, but American press photographers were turned away. Said one veteran photographer, "It's the Oval Office, for crying out loud, not Steve Harvey's dressing room." President Trump's approval rating has sunk to near historic lows. According to a new poll, his approval rating is down to 36%. If it gets down to the 20s, he might start dating it. Meanwhile, Trump says he wanted to fire James Comey because he was a showboat and a grandstander. Trump also got rid of his pot for calling his kettle black. The Washington Post issued a clarification noting Sean Spicer wasn't hiding in the bushes, but among them, because that's way less weird, creepy, and unsettling. There's a rumor that there's already tension between Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest. Hey, business rule number 1, never hire a coworker who requires just as much mirror time as you do. Just asking the question here, ESPN fires a buttload of announcers, and yet that pompous jerkwad Stephen A. Hole Smith and that bratty entitled cashier insulter Britt McHenry are still employed? Still with ESPN, announcer Sabrina Parr was fired for accusing a Cleveland Brown player of being on the drugs Molly and the Lean. By the way, Molly and the Lean is also the name of my new a cappella group. And George Lucas turned 73 yesterday. J.J. Abrams threw him a birthday party, although he just copied George's party from 1977. Time for Nobody Gives a book about Hillary Clinton's failed presidential campaign is being turned into a TV series. Signed up to play Hillary? Yep, David Spade. Hey, Hillary books. Nobody gives a New numbers say the U.S. economy added 211,000 jobs last month. All of them went to either Ryan Seacrest or Jared Kushner. Hey, entitled arseholes. Nobody gives a And Dwayne Johnson says he may run for president. And he's already got a winning slogan: vote for me and I promise to stop making Baywatch movies. Hey, The Rock. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We've got a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo and his celebrity panel of guests, including the legendary Phil Esposito. Tuesdays and Thursdays. NSS Live.